Welcome guys, this is Edwin and today we're going to be talking about this limited run of the Mini A-100 for the Facebook EKOG group. And the EKOG group is like this, EKOG, is a Facebook group for Emerson enthusiasts, and we're just there, posting pictures, chatting knives, questions and all that, and you will see people there pimping their knives, and you get contacts and great networking, okay? Great group of people and very respectful with each other and all that. So it's a great group. And last year, they plan on releasing this Mini A-100 for the EKOG group. And of course, it's something that if you're interested, you join and you get it. That's it, no big surprises. The Mini A-100, this is definitely a small knife for me. It's a knife that has 3-inch blade and overall length is around 7.2 inches. This is the small version, right, of the A-100 model. And this is the full-size A-100. That is one knife that I really like as an EDC carry. This one here, the full size. The full size is a 3.6-inch blade and overall is an 8.4 inches, okay? So be aware of that. That's how it compares a Mini A-100 against a full-size A-100, okay? Now, if just, because we always compare the CQC7B, let's do that. But this is a small knife, right? And the CQC7B, like you can see, is a little bit more beefier, a little bit bigger, okay? Right there. So if you're in that, if you're looking into that 3-inch blade, this is one of those great options that you can have with Emerson knives, okay? Now, let's compare it with other mini blades that Emerson produced. This is another 3-inch blade that I really like, the sheepdog, the mini sheepdog. I really like the feel of the grip on this mini sheepdog and the blade profile and all that. So definitely one of my favorite smaller knives, the mini sheepdog. And let's compare it with the CQC7, right? This is another small, the mini CQC7, sorry. This is another mini, and this one has a blade of 2.9 inches, okay? So be aware of that. And it's a little bit, that handle is a little bit more beefier. So I actually like, between these two, I like the handle of the CQC7 better. It's more beefier for me, and that's just personal preference, okay? But if you're looking for mini version, 3-inch blades, okay? There are other minis in the Emerson lineup that I don't really consider mini, but these three are great options, okay? Great options if you're looking for small knives, and obviously the CQC5 as well is pretty small. So these are the Mini A-100, the Mini CQC7, and the Mini Sheepdog, okay, that was released this year, this guy here. Okay, so let's talk about this limited release of the Mini A-100. Again, like we mentioned, this was released for the Facebook EKOG group, and one of the things we will see is that the blade steel is S35VN. That's one of those special things they did with this limited run. That 001 is the serial number, and I was just lucky to get that. There was no planning on that at all, okay? It's just totally random. Another thing with this blade, it has that classic V grind of the A-100 that I love. Very, very utilitarian. Okay, that classic V grind, I love that. Okay, it's one of the things I really like about the A-100 model. And this was also signed by Ernest Emerson, this model. Okay, now if we look at the scales, right, they use black rich light for this limited run. And for a small knife that I will use as a secondary task, cut food or stuff like that, I don't mind it. I think it's fine. That is definitely slippery. Okay, you won't have any type of major, grip like this one. It's slippery, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it for a small knife like this, like a Sebenza, small Sebenza or something like that. I think it looks great. Okay, and it gives you that look, right, of like wood there. It's really nice. I like it. I like that look. And it has a classic Emerson construction, right? Stand-ups, liner. And then that pocket clip says EKOG in it. That was part of the whole, release, right? One thing I like about the A-100 is when you close it, look at that package, right? It's very, very, very simple, okay? And one thing I should say, if you have big hands like me, it might be a little bit hard to reach that thumb stud on that mini version. The room that you have there is not huge. It's no problem, I can reach it, but it's something I should mention because you might have problems engaging that thumb stud. In my case, I'm fine with it, but some people, if you have really, really, big hands, you might have issues with that. And the same thing goes if you are left-handed, right? If you're left-handed and you're using that default thumb stud, you might want to do something like a spidey flick, okay? Going with this finger and opening this way. Usually I just do this and then I open, okay? Be aware of that. That's some of those things I don't 100% like about the mini version of the A-100, but it's not a showstopper because this knife for me usually is something I will engage without any type of rush or emergency. I don't mind taking it out from my pocket and make sure that I engage that thumb stud, no issue. And the other thing that people do with this is that they can get an oversized thumb stud and then that disc will reach all the way to the corner and you should be able to engage that really easy, okay? With this type of small knife, I usually even kind of engage the knife, the thumb stud with this part of my thumb and I just open it that way, okay? Very easy, very utilitarian. I have no problem with it. Again, for me, it's kind of it's kind of 4, 3, in reality, kind of 3 fingers, 4 fingers, there. Usually I will handle it like this, right? Or like that, right? Like this. And it's a good utilitarian knife in my opinion. Okay, it's a great utilitarian knife, the mini version of the A-100, okay? Now, let's see how it rides. Let me grab the pans here. Not my pans, but the ones I have here for this. And in the pockets, it's right pretty good. It's a small knife, no issues, boom, just like that. Very, very simplistic. Even with the deep carry pocket clip, then it will just disappear completely, right? That's how much it will show up in your pockets, okay? And that's one of those things that the guys or girls like about it. It's a small knife for everyday tasks. It will work excellent, just like the mini CQC7 or the mini sheepdogs. Both excellent. You don't have the wave, okay? If you don't want a model with the wave, without the wave, this is something to look at. And again, very, very utilitarian approach in this knife. And that's it, guys. That's all I have regarding the mini A-100 limited edition for the Facebook EKOG group. And again, if you have any question, feel free to jump into Facebook, comment on YouTube, contact me on Instagram. And hey, we're always chatting knives and having a good time there. So feel free to join. And guys, have a great day, okay? Stay safe. Bye.